6th of December, Rabbi Furst, Pierke, Avos.
Okay, good morning. This is Rabbi Furst, as you mentioned, and we are learning Pierke Avos, the 6th parak, Maral Prague's commentary, Derech Haim on Avos, the 6th parak. And we'll put it on the screen shortly. Okay. Good morning, man.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. Okay, let's begin. Who would like to do some reading for us? I think we were in the middle of a paragraph. We're going to start it again.
Okay. 6.
Okay. I think we're in the third paragraph, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, third paragraph. Yeah, this is we were learning with the point about Torah's Techilas Olam. Yeah, this is involving the Mizmor Shir. Okay, we're in the third paragraph. Anyone like to begin?
I would.
Okay, go ahead, please.
The Devar Ze Remza HaTorah He Hitchilas Bari'ah Ha'olam Haya Bebet. There is concerning this matter, there is a hint in the Torah, because it begins the creation of the world with a bet. The Elu ha hitchil las HaTorah he the Aleph, and if it had begun with an Aleph, Shene Amar Shemos Anochi Hashem Elokecha. As for example, in Shemos it says, "I am the Lord your God." Torah could have begun there; it would have begun with an Aleph. The Hodia Ki Malas HaTorah Hu Kodemes. Then you would then know. You would know that it's because the aspect of the Torah is first. L'remez ze David b'mizmor, and there's a hint to this by David in his psalm in Tehillim. Hashemayim Mesaprim Kavod. The heavens speak of his honor, his glory. Al shezeh ha mizmor yesh bo zayin psukim. And regarding this psalm, there are 7 verses. Lamenatzech mizmor leDavid, Hashemayim mesaprim kavod, al vehem sheva psukim. So it's I think it's the second quote. Lamenatzech mizmor leDavid. There's 7 psukim. I'm not sure where those 7 psukim are. Are they in the The second psalm, or between the first and the second?
No, we saw this yesterday in that Mizmor, right? We saw in the Mizmor, we counted them yesterday, right? We counted that there were 7, right? There were the Mizmor David, Shemaim Misaprim, Kavod Kel. In that Mizmor, you take a look, the first 7 psukim are dealing with like the facets of the physical universe, and then the 8th pasuk is dealing who says the Torah Hashem Temima. That's the 8th pasuk. We looked at our Siddurim yesterday, and we saw that to be true.
Right. I remember now. Ad Toras Hashem Temima. Up until what it says Torah Hashem Temima, Ku Hashmini. That's the 8th. Vayodea Vayodo Ki forget this abbreviation.
The Olam Hazeh.
Because in this world, it encompasses, this world encompasses the 7, that they are the days of creation. The Torah, Hi al Haolam, and the Torah, it is the physical world.
He al ha'olam. The Torah is above this world.
Above.
Al meaning over, above this world.
Above this world. Ulechach seder psuk Torah Hashem Temima, and therefore the sequence of the verse Torah Hashem Temima, Shehu Midavar Min HaTorah, the Pasuk Shmini. And it is from the words from the Torah in the 8th pasuk, in the 8th sentence.
Okay. See, one second. I want to go back. I'm just realizing. I think what's being mentioned over here. Go back to the beginning of this paragraph. It says Davazem remembers the Torah, that the Torah is mala, it's above the physical world, it's above and beyond the physical world. How do we know? There's a remez, it says here, ki remza a Torah. This is a remez, an indication we find from the Torah itself. Ki techilas brias ha'olam b'beis, that the starting of the Brias Olam begins with a base. Okay? Ve'elu techilas haTorah hi ba'aleph. In the beginning, not that if it would begin with an aleph, it's not. I'm changing what I understood from what we learned previously. It's not that we were saying that it began with a base, and had it begun with the aleph, it would be different. That's not what he's saying here. He says the beginning of the Brias Olam is signified with a base, right? And the Techilas HaTorah, the beginning of the Torah, is signified with an aleph. So that's an indication. That's an indication that the Torah is above and beyond this physical world, because aleph is obviously takes precedence over base. Base is the second of the letters. Aleph is the first of the letters. But when it came to the creation of the physical world, right, Kadosh Baruch Hu indicated that through the beginning of the physical creation with a base. when it came to the giving of the Torah, Kadosh Baruch Hu indicated that with the beginning with an aleph of the aleph of Anochi. So that shows the Torah is above and beyond the physical world, or at least it's an indication, it's a remiz that the Torah is above and beyond the physical world. You following? Is that making sense?
Yeah, but I'm why do we say that Anochi Hashem Elokecha is the beginning of the Torah?
Okay, that's the Seres Adovris. That's when Hashem gave the Torah to Klal Yisrael. His first statement was Anochi, beginning with an aleph.
But we translated Ve'elu as if.
That's why exactly. We're changing now. We're not saying that if, rather we're saying that in the Ve'elu and in the beginning of the Torah, it begins with an aleph.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm changing now. It didn't make sense to me the first way we learned it. So now I understand it correctly. I see, at least at this point, correctly what I understand now, that the remiz that the Torah gives us, that the Torah is above and beyond the physical world, is from the fact that at the beginning of the physical world's creation is depicted by beginning with a base. And when it comes to depicting the giving of the Torah to Klal Yisrael, it begins with an aleph. So that shows that the aleph has more precedence, significance than the base. And the Seres Adibros, Hashem's giving the Torah to Klal Yisrael, begins with an aleph. That's to tell us that when Hashem gave the Torah, the giving of the Torah has more precedence, and therefore the Torah is above and beyond the physical world, because the physical world depiction was given symbolically through the beginning of the narration with a base rather than with an aleph. And we also see in the Tehillim, we also see a similar thing that David made, that when David's in his Mizmor, Hashemayim Misaprin Kavod Kel, there was the first 7 psukim of that Mizmor are dealing with the physical aspects of this world. When it came time to mention about the Torah, that was picked to be chosen in the 8th pasuk, which is 8, as we know, is a indication for something which is above and beyond the natural sphere.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. And also, then he also goes into the capital Kuftes, that there is also involving the 8th thing as well. Okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to clarify that, because now I'm following it better.
So there's several different hints. One hint is that the physical Torah starts with bet, and the non-physical Torah starts with aleph. And the second one is that the Psalms discusses the physical world in 7 psukim, and then turns to the Torah in the 8th.
Right, and 8 we know is something which is Malam Medever Torah. That's one of the reasons given why bris milah is given on the 8th day. There's significance to 8, which is because that's 7 is a complete cycle, and 8 is beyond the next cycle. That's representing another cycle above and beyond the first cycle.
Right. Okay. So I guess I'll go to the Yadua. Ki ha'olam hazeh nichlal b'zayin. It is known that this world is encompassed by 7. Shehem Yemei Bereshis, that's the number of days in the creation. But Torah, he al haolam ulakach seder pasuk Torah Hashem Tamima shehu midavar min haTorah b'pasuk Shmini, and it is above the physical world, and therefore the order of the psukim in Torah Hashem Tamima, it is a matter from the Torah pasuk number 8. V'zeh ta'am ki mizmor tamine api yesh bo shmona psukim, and this is the reason why the Psalms letters to Tamnia is letters.
Well, the Mizmor Tamina is like is the eighth Api, meaning in that Tehillim of Kuf Yutes, it's arranged according to the Aleph base. So the eighth one is involving the having 8. It has 8. The eighth one has 8, and as he's going to say, it's an all-involving Torah. So the eight verses of the 8th section there in that Kapitel Tilim Kuf Yutes will, as we'll say, dealing with Torah. So that's also another indication that Torah is above and beyond the physical realm.
And what is this word, Aleph Pei Yud?
I was trying to find that out. I didn't get exactly. 1 second. Api literally means like the mouth or my mouth, Api, right? So I think this expression Timna is 8 Api, Mishmor Timna Api. That's the way it's referred to, the Timne Api, meaning in that Tehillim Kuf Yud Tes, right? It's all arranged. I think there are 22 sections, and they're called apis, like 22 verbal expressions. And I think the Timna Api, the eighth expression, is that what it's referring to?
Okay. Yesh bo shmona psukim. it has in it 8 psukim. Mipnei shekol ha-mizmor miosad al haTorah shehi al haolam hazeh shehu niklal b'misaper Zion shehem Zion yemei Bereshis. Since that all the Psalms, what is miosad?
From the word yesod, they're based upon, or the foundation is upon is founded upon Torah.
And why does it say al haTorah? What is al doing here?
The mibnei shekol hamizmor miusud al haTorah, that the whole basis of the mizmor is on that of Torah.
Okay. Shehi al haTorah hazeh, that it is based on this Torah, shehu niklal, that it I had niklal before, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, here it is. Expressed, encompassed, that it encompasses
in the mispar sign, it's encompassed by the numeralization of 7.
By the numeralization of 7. That these 7 that there are 7 days in the creation, and the Torah is above the physical world, and therefore it is appropriate for it to count 8.
To be counted, right? It's therefore befitting, right? That it's should be numeralized in the 8th as the 8th.
V'had divarim ha'eleh nis bo ru b'sefer heat
Hatiferes. The Maral has a sefer called Tiferes Israel.
Hatiferes. Ubashar Mikomos. In the okay, let's do the whole thing, translate the whole sentence. And the Torah, it's above the world, therefore it's appropriate for it to be numeralized with 8. And these things Nisboro, I don't know what Nisboro is.
Have been explained.
As we explained in the Sefer Tiferes Israel, in the gate of Mikomos, I don't know, Mikomos, the place.
No, Bashar Mikomos in other places.
Oh, in other places. Other.
Shar, the word shar with a gate, I mean that's with an ayin, shin ayin rich.
Okay. All right, so it's explained in other places.
Right.
All right, so basically this paragraph is saying that the Torah is above the physical world. And this is hinted to by a number of things having to do with the letters Bet and Aleph and how they're used, and the number 8 and how it shows up in various psalms and psukim, where seven psukim are discussing the physical world, and the 8th one turns to the Torah world.
Right. Yes.
Uvu Yerushalme, Rebbe Barchi, the Rebbe Chia, Dechaper Tichomin Chad Amar Afilu Kol Haolam Kulo Eino Shava Lidvar Echad Min HaTorah. In the Jerusalem Talmud, Rebbe Barchi and Rebbe Chia what's Dechaper?
That that I think is a reference from where he came from, the Rabbi Chia de Kappa. Of Dalit is like an of the Kappa, right?
That's part of it.
Yeah, that's how he's referred to. There was Rebbe Brachia and Rebbe Chia de Kapar from this place Kapar. Maybe it's even the Kapar Tanchumim. It could be even the place the Kapar Tanchumin. I think that's probably the place was called the Kapar Tanchumim.
Okay.
So he was Rebbe Chia who came from this place called Kfar Tchumim.
Right. One said even all of this world is not equivalent to one thing from the Torah, and one says that is the other person says even all the mitzvos of the Torah are not equivalent to one thing from the Torah. Rebbe Ba B'Shem Rebbe Acha Chasuv Echad Omar B'Chol Chaftzim Lo Shavu Ba B'Chasuv Echad Omer B'Chol Chaftzayich Lo Yishavu Ba Chaftzayich Elu Avanim Tovim. Wow, long sentences.
Yeah. Oh, so let's break it up. Okay, again. So again, we have in the Yerushalmi, Rabbi Brechia, Rabbi Chia, the Kapar Tavrim Chad Omer. One says, "I feel kol olam kulo eina shava ledavar echad min Torah." The whole entire of existence is not equivalent to one thing of the Torah. Now, I'm not sure what does it mean, davar echad min Torah. I'm not sure what that means, davar echad min Torah, meaning maybe dibar echad min Torah, one word of the Torah. Probably I have to say like that. Is not the whole of existence is not equivalent to even just one word of Torah. That's one Mandorma said that. With Chad Omer, the other rabbi said, Omer afilu kol mitzvah Torah, ein shava davar echad ledavar echad min Torah. All the mitzvahs, even all the mitzvahs of the Torah itself, are not equivalent to one word of Torah. Okay, so that's that statement. Now, those the two statements. Now we have Rabbi Bob B'Shem, Rabbi Acha Kosev Echad Omer. So Rav Ba, in the name of Rav Acha, it says in the pasuk Omer. He said, "V'kol chafetzim lo shavaba." There's one pasuk that says, "Kol chafetzim lo shavaba." Because of Echad Omer, and another pasuk says, "V'kol chafetzecha lo shavaba." So there's a difference between these two psukim. It says call chafetzim. Now chafetzim, we'll have to see what chafetzim is. Meaning chafetzim could be all your belongings. A chafetz is like a belonging, property, in other words. And it can also mean all your desires, meaning all that which you wish. Your chafetz, you have a Nisha Chafetz. What does it mean? Nisha Chafetz Chaim. Right? We're used to saying the words a lot because of Meir Kagan, a Kohen, the Chafetz Chaim. That was the sefer he wrote, Chafetz Chaim. Chafetz Chaim is really like a verb. Chafetz Chaim is a desire. Me Chafetz Chaim. Who desires life? Who desires life? Chafetz is a desire. Right? And so here you have two psukim. One says, "V'chol chafetzim lo shavaba," and the pasuk Echad Omer kol chafetzecha lo shavaba. So now, what's that supposed to be? What's the difference between all your desires are not all desires? Meaning, it says kol chafetzim lo shavaba. All desires are not worth equivalent to it. And another pasuk says kol chafetzecha. All your desires aren't worth equivalent to one of it. So what does that mean? So now he continues on. Lo shava kol shavu ba chavetzecha elu ad aveni v'margolius. Chavetzecha, those are jewels and pearls, jewels and pearls. V'kol chavetzeichim elu divrei Torah. Those are the words of Torah.
As it says, ki be'ela chafatzti. So let's see. One of them said that's one thing from the Torah is greater than all of this world. And the other one said all the mitzvahs of the Torah are not greater than one thing that's written in the Torah.
Right. So that's because of these two psukim, that gives the rationale for these two different opinions. What does it mean? Does it mean that all the all of existence is not worth one word of Torah, not equivalent to one word of Torah, or all the mitzvahs of the Torah themselves are not equivalent to just even one word of Torah. Okay, so so that you have these two opinions, and so now he's going to explain how can it be that Torah is so valuable. Either way you look at it, Torah seems to be very significant, very valuable.
ומזה, Torai,
Umizet from this we see it's seen. From this is indicated. From this we see.
From this we see ki haTorah ki nivdeles min ha'olam hazeh ki haTorah ki shechalis v'chol ha'olam hu gashmei.
Okay, so from this we see that Torah is nivdelis min olam hazeh. Torah is distinct, is separate, right, or removed from olam hazeh. Why? Ki haTorah is sichlis. Because Torah is something which is of the intelligence, something which is sichlis, and the world exists something which is physical.
ולפיכך כל העולם אין שווה לדבר אחד מן הTorah. And therefore, all of the world is not equivalent to one word from the Torah. Ki haolam af al gav sheyesh bo chachma ein bahem hi kama ha elyon shehi shekol gemur rak shekol ha'adam nikra. Because this world, even though that there is in it wisdom, there is not in it the wisdom of the upper realms, that it is all completed. Only that all of a man is referred to.
Okay, well, so one second, hold on. Let's key again. Ki ha'olam af al gav sheish bo chochma. He's explaining the whole of existence is not equivalent to even one word of the Torah. Why? Physical existence. Since physical existence, even though there is in physical existence something which we call and know to be chochma, however, ein behem chochma elyona. Shehi seichel gomor, that it doesn't, the olam hazeh, the physical realm, does not contain in it what's referred to as seichel gomor, meaning seichel gomor, absolute seichel, pure, in other words, pure intelligence, which is a elevated wisdom. Right? Rak seichel ha'adam nikra. meaning it's only the seichel of Adam, meaning it's human intelligence. Meaning in the physical world, you have physical intelligence embodied by humans, which is considered therefore to be human intelligence. So in the physical world, you have human intelligence, right? But the Torah is not human intelligence. The Torah is something which is the wisdom of a Kadosh Baruch Hu, which is spiritual, perfect intelligence.
Aval HaTorah he chachma gemura, but the Torah is pure intelligence. Ulefichach kol haolam ein shava ledavar echad min HaTorah. Therefore, all of the physical world is not equivalent to a single thing from
A single word of Torah, the davar echad min, to a single word of Torah.
Single word of Torah.
Mhm.
All of the physical world is not equivalent to a single word of Torah.
Right. Okay. Let's see. It's we're not going to finish this paragraph so soon. So I think let's leave this at here now, and I think we'll start with the beginning of this paragraph again tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay, thank you. Very good, Lou. That was good reading. Thank you. Not easy to read these things, but you're doing a very good job, Hashem. Okay, we'll take a short break.
Understand.
Yeah, and you have to go over it more than once. It's not meant to be just read through and move on to the next thing. You have to read it, understand it, and then you have to start thinking about it. You have to let it sink in.
It feels almost like it's Kabbalah.
Well, I wouldn't call it Kabbalic. It's not. Kabbalah is different in many. This is not really what you would call Kabbalah, but it's maybe I would say like a prerequisite to Kabbalah.
Yeah.
It's like it's containing several concepts, various concepts of Kabbalah, but it's not Kabbalah itself.
Right. Makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
Rabbi.
We'll take a short break. See you soon. We'll be learning Hilchos Hanukkah shortly, and